10 things you better not do when you're pulled over by a policeman in your RV. I'm going to get to these in 1 second. Before I do, I just want to thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Dave, the RV Dummy, and I will just have one request for you. If you like what you see today, please give me a like, a comment, hopefully a positive comment, and if you really are inspired to hang out with us more often, it's right down there, where is it? The subscribe, it's down there somewhere, the subscribe button, so you will be privy to all of our videos here on the RV Dummy. But let's get right into this today. What do you do when you are pulled over at a traffic stop by a policeman? And it's not if, but it's when you're pulled over, because if you're driving a lot of miles on the road, it could be for anything. It could be for excess speed. It could be if your tag's expired, your little sticker's expired. It could be if you have a light out. It could be for many, many, many things. If you don't pull over to the middle or left lane when there's an emergency vehicle or police stop on the right shoulder, you can be pulled over for almost so many things. And it's not getting pulled over. It's not necessarily a bad thing if you handle it right. You see so many things on the news now that people are really getting into trouble because they do the wrong thing on a police stop. So I'm going to give you 10 things not to do. And then number 11, maybe you'll fill in your own. You'll let me know. So let's get right into this. Number 1 is never say to a policeman when they pull you over, never roll your window down and say, "What did I do?" That's just starting the whole conversation off on a really bad note, and it's going to be negative from there. So do not say, "What did I do?" I'm going to tell you what to say in a few minutes, but never say that. Number 2, one of a pretty bad mistake you can make is calling a police officer by the wrong title. Now, depending on who they are, their ranking, that's going to determine what you call them. So typically, like a county officer, a municipal type of police officer, is simply you refer to him or her as officer. It's that simple. A state trooper, make sure you refer to them as trooper. And a sheriff, if you get pulled over by a sheriff, call him or her deputy. Again, calling them the right title will get you a little bit of clout. There's some things you can do to make stop easier and better and less chance of getting a ticket. And I say when I get to number 10, I'm going to share all of them with you. I'm going to share like the perfect traffic stop, how to get out of almost any ticket. Well, not almost any ticket, but almost any ticket. Number 3, do not ever say to a police officer, "Don't you have better things to do? There are bad people out there. There are people committing crimes. Why did you pull me over? I'm innocent." Again, that's ridiculous. Don't do that. It's self-explanatory. Number 4, never pull the card like, "Do you know who I am?" or something like, trying to be really important. "Do you know who I am?" Or even worse, maybe, "I donate so much money to the Fraternal Order of Police every year," or to police charities. Don't do that. It's not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you. Don't do that. Doesn't make any sense. Number 5, do not cry. Do not fake cry, because again, it's not going to help in most cases, and it can only hurt you. Because let me tell you something. When police pulls you over, they've seen it all. You're not going to be able to fool them. They've seen all the tricks in the book. So crying to try to get out of a ticket is not going to do it. Don't do that. Number 6, never say, if you get pulled over for a speeding ticket, "I'm in a big hurry." Again, it doesn't matter to them that you're in a hurry, and you're not allowed. Speeding is illegal. You're not allowed to speed just because you're in a hurry. I mean, there are a lot of people on the road that are in a big hurry, and if everybody sped and was being weaving in and out of traffic and doing that kind of stuff, we'd have really unsafe roads. So that does not work either. Number 7, never tell a lie. Again, they've heard it all. They've seen it all. The policemen are extremely experienced they've got a very, very powerful bullshit detector. Don't tell a lie. Be totally honest. Or I'm going to get into number 10. I'm going to share with you exactly what to do. Number 8, this is very important. Do not move around in your rig. Do not make sudden hand movements. Do not reach for things. Again, policemen, their lives, and let me tell you something. I've got a lot of respect for policemen and policewomen and troopers and sheriffs. And I've got a lot of respect for them. They're putting their lives on the line every single day to protect us. And they're doing their job. And at the end of the day, they're going home to a family that they're trying to make money for and feed and put kids through college, just like we're doing. They're not bad people. They're good people. So again, you got to be very careful. If you have a sudden jerky movement or something, they could feel threatened, and you want to be very careful. So don't move around in the ring. As a matter of fact, to help them out, if it's nighttime, turn the light on before they come over to you, so they can see exactly what you're doing, and they're no surprise, because coming into a dark rig, when you roll the window down, it's kind of scary for them, and they don't really know what's going on. And by the way, if you have family members or friends or anybody else in the rig, make sure they stay still and quiet and respectful to the policeman, and make sure they're not reaching around for anything, because again, when you have a lot of people, the policeman has to keep their eye not only on you as the driver, but everybody. So make sure everybody is respectful and totally staying still and quiet. Number 9, don't say to the policeman, "Can't you just give me a warning?" Again, they've heard it all. They're going to make their judgment based on a lot of things they see and can feel from you, and that just does not work. Now, number 10, what's the best way to handle a traffic stop? Here's what I do. Yeah, I get pulled over. It's not very common, but I do get pulled over. And I've been able to get out of a lot of tickets or situations like this just because I'm very respectful. So here's exactly what I do if I am ever pulled over by a policeman, a trooper, a sheriff, whatever it might be. Here's exactly what I would do. First of all, they put their lights on, they're flashing you. I pull over as soon as it's safe. I don't take them on a long wild goose chase and drive another mile or two. No, as soon as I see that light and as soon as I see it safe, I pull right over. I don't hesitate at all. Number 2, before they get out of their car and approach my vehicle, I have my driver's license and registration ready to go. I've already reached for it. It's an easy to find place. I've got it in my hand, ready to go. Number 3, I will roll the window down before they get to me. I'll have everything ready, and I will look as non-threatening as possible. I will have but a friendly look on my face, a welcoming look on my face. Number 4, I will let them talk first. Okay, because when you talk first, chances are you're going to make some kind of mistake. So I would let them talk first. Generally, I found that policemen that pull us over are very professional and friendly. They're not looking for a fight. So generally, they will say, good afternoon, good evening, sir. May I see your license and registration? They will generally tell you why they pulled you over. So as I'm handing them my license and registration, again, I'm not making any jerky movements. I'm not reaching for anything. I'm not looking threatening. But as I'm handing them, now let's say I was pulled over for speeding. As I'm handing them my license and registration, I will say something like this to the officer. I will say, "I am so sorry. I honestly had no idea that I was going over the speed limit. I try my best to stay in the flow of traffic, and I really apologize. I really had no idea I was speeding. I did not think I was speeding. I'm so sorry, officer." And I would leave it at that, but let them ask you the questions. Let them do the talking. The more you say, the more trouble you're going to get into. Don't answer questions if you're not asked. Don't volunteer information unless you're asked for that information. But my favorite word to use for a policeman that would stop me at a traffic stop would be honestly. "Officer, I am so sorry. I honestly did not think I was speeding. Officer, I'm so sorry. I honestly tried to get over into the middle lane to protect the emergency vehicle, but I didn't feel it was safe. Officer, I honestly," use the word honestly a lot, and use it convincingly, and use it in a friendly way, a non-threatening way. And I'll tell you one thing right now, you will get out of most tickets. I'll give you a real quick little example. About, a year and a half ago, I was pulled over on the New Jersey Turnpike, and state trooper pulled me over. And I had everything ready. I pulled over right away. he asked me if I knew why I was being pulled over. I said, I honestly have no idea, officer. Trooper, I'm so sorry. He said, well, in New Jersey, there's a law that if there's an emergency vehicle on the side of the road, you need to move over out of the right lane and out of the way into the middle lane or the left lane. And I said to him, Trooper, I'm so sorry. I honestly did not know that law. I'm from Maryland. And he said to me, well, doesn't Maryland have that law? I said, I honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm so sorry. Well, what he did, because of my demeanor, he took a ticket that could have been a very, very serious ticket and a definitive court appearance down to something that was much, much less. He still gave me a ticket, but it was much less. And what I told him was true. At that time, I really did not know of the move over law. Now I know now, trust me. But he downgraded my ticket to what it could have been really, really bad and serious to something very easy. And I just paid it and it's all done. So those are my 10 things not to do. Well, numbers 1 through 9, not to do during a traffic stop. Number 10, do what I said. You will be rewarded with mostly getting out of tickets. And drive safely. Number 11, I'd like you to fill in the blank. If you have a number 11, something that I totally forgot or missed, I'd like you to write in as a comment and let me know if there's, what else we could do to make any traffic stop as safe, hopefully able to get out of a ticket as often as we possibly can. I thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being part of this community. It really means a lot to me. Sorry about all the beeps going off in the background. They're going kind of crazy. I'm getting all kinds of messages as I record this. But please drive safely, be safe, and if you're ever stopped, remember, make the officer feel non-threatened, apologize, and you'll be okay. Until next time, Dr. Dave, yes, I am the RV dummy.